DMC to DMC to DMC DMC to D. Hi. Hi, welcome to the stream. Half-Life 2 Episode 1 continues in this episode that may get cut very short because Twitch servers have been very disgusting today, apparently. I've been told by many of the lads. It's unfortunate. Hope I can stream. I hear Florida is a black hole of Twitch streaming at the moment. So I'm very happy that I don't live in Florida, but then here I am in New York just waiting for the inevitable Twitch rising. Shit. Well, we'll see what happens. I hope everything works out. If not, then, you know, such is life. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. We're going to do another Half-Life 2 Episode 1 pairing with Minecraft. Well, actually, I did Half-Life 2 and Minecraft, but this is Episode 1. Unfortunately, there's an issue with MMod. And I'll tell you about it in a bit. I know how to fix it, but there's one issue during an escort mission. Gunship Mark II, one of the developers, the main developer, he told me about how to fix it and the problem with it. I've been feeling real weird. Real weird. I don't know, I think I might still have some kind of like bug. I'm more or less okay, but this is like going back from like 6 days ago to me being sick 2 days ago. I feel mostly okay. It's more an issue of I don't know, I might still just be like the end of a bug. So we'll see. I should be okay. We got no audio, but don't worry about that.
Well advised to leave the city at once by the fastest means available to you. We have restored service to much of the commuter transport system in order to carry citizens out of the city as quickly as possible. We have also established camps.
So we
and
watched
triage
some of this.
areas in the surrounding environment.
We watched a lot of this. I don't think we caught the beginning of the speech. Also, this is a request that I got in between previous stream and this stream. Come on. Come on, let's see how blurry it actually gets. Let's see if it looks good. Oh, it looks nice.
I repeat, you must evacuate the city at once. While there was certainly a great benefit in destroying the Citadel's teleport core, we have detected one rather unfortunate side effect.
Could it be that?
It would appear an inevitability that very soon now, the Citadel will be consumed in a destructive event whose magnitude I cannot...
How could Kleiner tell that the destructive event is going to occur? The guy's a genius. Really, really smart. Fuck. Oh! Oh shit!
Something. Probably us.
Holy fuck, Alex. Vinny, we were gonna get the rest of the speech. Wait, did we miss that much of it?
No longer the case. For those so inclined, now would be an excellent time for procreation.
Oh.
Which is to say, in layman's terms, you should give serious consideration to doing your part for the revival of the species. We must make the most of the time we have, as it is by no means certain how much time we have secured ourselves.
I think this is the part
before
people
the
wanted.
Combine attempt to restore their dominion, as they certainly shall. Since this is, in fact, the first opportunity we have had to speak openly of the baleful influence of the Combine, there is much ground to cover. And in fact, I hope to institute a series of useful bulletins in the days ahead. However, for now we will have to content ourselves with some relatively meager exposition.
I think we're good, right?
The destabilization of the City 17 reactor has had repercussions that were not entirely
No, not yet.
unexpected, although we hardly dared speak this hope ahead of time.
It's good
The
lore.
destructive pulse forced a damper on the entire network of linked Citadel reactors. Thus, for the time being, I believe that all Combine portals have failed completely, as well as all communications systems based on that technology.
Just a second.
In short, the Combine are completely cut off. Combine forces currently stationed on Earth are now isolated units, stranded. However, this is most likely a temporary state of affairs. As we once learned to our dismay, even the relatively tiny fracture at Black Mesa gave our enemies an opening which they were able to force ever wider as they poured through in greater and greater numbers.
That damn Black Mesa
In addition
incident.
to the completely xenotheric species, there are many modified post-human allies still
Yep, we saw
remaining on
this.
Earth who will be doing their utmost to
Yeah. Okay, we got that lore. We didn't get the previous lore about Kleiner wanting people to fuck. But now we're good.
60%.
The Eye of Sauron! I mean the Citadel. And it sucks when your arsenal is taken away from you.
Get a bit farther before they notice us again.
But hey, we finally get an SMG. Took a while. But we got it. Whoa! Everyone's alive, everyone's fine. Vinny, you don't be here from 20th to 23rd because of too many games, right? Does that mean you'll be missing out on streaming more than a day of Bloodstained since it comes out on the 18th and you will come back on a Sunday? Yeah, well, I'll be back on Monday. I'll stream as much Bloodstained as I can, but yeah, I'm gonna be absent from the internet for a while because of this convention. This is not a convention I have very much time to myself at.
We're gonna see if we can help anyone else get
But
out.
Vinny don't be here on those days. But this happens a lot. I mean, didn't Zelda come out when I was at like going to PAX? And there was another one too, wasn't there? Mario Odyssey, which was that one? That was for Comic-Con, right? Mario Tennis came out while I was at Too Many Games. Yeah, Zot, your presence will be missed at Too Many Games this year. Whoa, 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 whoa. Vinny, I hope you have fun. It's fun. Too Many Games is a good convention, but it can get really tiring very quickly. I don't even mean like I get sick of, you know, the convention. I mean, I just get exhausted. So I definitely have fun. I definitely like it. It's just, it's a lot to keep up with everyone. What is Too Many Games? It's a convention. What is it? Where is it? King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. A couple hours for me. And I've been doing it every year. And I have a panel and I sign and it's fun. And I give out, like, scummy items. Vinny, you're going to Germany? Oh, the King of Prussia. It's like that movie Barry Lyndon. But yeah, I don't really get a, like, it's a clusterfuck for me, which I should be grateful, and I am grateful that it is a clusterfuck, but I don't really get a chance to, like... I guess fair warning, I won't have a chance to really have like an in-depth conversation with any one person. It's just too difficult, and I'm usually drained by the end of it, and there's like a lot going on. So that's tough. That's a tough thing to do. Vinny, how does it feel to be Italian? I don't know. It's all I've ever known. Isn't there another chair that I yeeted somewhere around here? Huh. Oh! There's no way another plastic basket and, like, you know, paint is going to stop this from falling under the weight of Gordon Freeman, but we'll try anyway. Block the right side? Yeah, that could work. Okay, let me step back really quick. There we go. Okay, now I think I got this. Let's see. What if I put like an item here? Hell yeah. Vinny, any updates on the ants emote? I think tomorrow I'll have a chance to take a look at it, but not really. It's been very demoralizing. People have offered solutions, but none have been viable. Thus far.
Let's head upstairs. Here they come.
Whoa, 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 whoa! God, I watched something, and I don't remember what it was. And I wanted to talk about it because it was fascinating, but now I don't remember. I watched a YouTube video about Fukushima. I mean, that's how exciting I am these days. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. There was another video that I wanted to recommend that was really interesting, and I can't remember what it is now. Here we go, Alex. Yeah!
Gordon, hold on a second. We can't get through here while that sniper's covering the street.
I got this.
Power 15%.
Vinny, should I bother waiting, playing FF7, or should I wait for the remake? I don't know. I think wait, and then see what you think of it then. I just want to check and see what this thing was, because I remember thinking, boy, this is interesting. This is very interesting. What was it? Oh, I forgot. Someone in chat didn't like that word. Interesting. Shade balls? That wasn't it. That was one thing. Do you know what a shade ball is? They're balls with water in them that absorb sunlight. And they use them in friggin' reservoirs in California to block out the sun so it doesn't do a thing to a thing. And then the same dude who made a very informative video about shade balls then bought a ton of them and just put them in his swimming pool. Just for shits and giggles. I don't know why this video came up. I don't know why I watched this video. Like, I think it was just one of those recommendations from YouTube where it was like an autoplay thing and it was like, here, watch this thing about balls. Block light, not refract. Because algorithm. sure. Yeah, but it was actually pretty good. It's like kind of interesting. Didn't know they existed. There's like several million of those things in some California reservoir. Yeah. Interesting. I don't think that was the only thing that I wanted to talk about, but that was one of the thing. Really like to...
Nice toss, Gordon. That sniper almost took my head off.
That was a while ago.
Let me climb up and take a look at what we're walking into. Uh-oh. They've got the street fortified up ahead. You run point, okay? I'll cover you from up here till you reach the far end. When the coast is clear, I'll catch up. Okay, looks like I can get that ladder down to you. Let me shoot out the latch. I might be a little rusty with this rifle. Huh. Nope, guess I'm not.
Nice. Now Alex is sniper. Someone said, Vinny, have you ever watched the channel Company Man? Yeah, that came up a couple times too, and it's like the rise and fall of Little Caesars, or the rise and fall of Quiznos. And it just talks about like how a company, you know, brands themselves, how they fail, how they succeed. Someone said bad channel. It's just like information. It's that one guy again.
Power 15%.
Vinny, yeah, but it's information on capitalism. I'll be right back.
When Irish eyes are smiling, they make me go away. I love the chat so much today.
So the just learning about a company is bad? Just the information of what happened to Quiznos, like how it succeeded and then failed? Like how they screwed it up and stuff? Fuck. I'm starting to think this streaming thing isn't healthy. Well, I thought it was an interesting channel. I learned about some of their stuff. There's some companies that really did some stupid things, and it ruined their whole brand. And like Little Caesars, for example, which I always thought was very, very bad. Like pretty much my whole life, I was told to avoid Little Caesars because of how cheap and terrible it was. And then when I finally had it, I was like, oh yeah, no, it's about worth the price. Like, it's good for how much it costs, which is to say, very, very little. But yeah, they came back, they did a bunch of things to fix their brand. Not the least of which was re-implement their stupid logo. So that was the thing that happened. Bright Sun Films. Okay. I think I might have seen that. Vinny, I used to work as a manager at Little Caesars for 3 years. If you want an extra kicker, the bread they charge $2.65 for only costs them 15 cents to make. That's not a lie. Holy shit. Where do they get this bread from? Like, is this the gutter oil of pizza bread? Sorry, didn't mean to put images of gutter oil in your head.
Power 60%.
How'd you do that? Vinny, there's a channel that walks through abandoned malls and bad motels. It's very good. That's Bright Sun Films. I've seen the Abandoned Mall channel. I love that fucking channel. I have this weird fascination with malls, and I have another weird fascination with abandoned places. It combines those things perfectly. Ah. Get up there. Alex, help. Oh, God. Also read, oh, shit. Oh, God! That was like a second away from death. Death was imminent. Today the weather was nice, and despite me feeling very, very strange, I decided to just hang out
A little help here, Gordon?
by the beach and read, and I brought this magazine. From Mojo that covers Pink Floyd from 1994 to now. Up until including Nick Mason's thing that he's doing now, which I enjoyed greatly. Did you know that the original cover to the Animals album was actually a kid walking in on his parents having sex? And then the band rejected that completely. They were like, nope.
Glad that's over.
But, oh, really fascinating stuff about the wall and, you know, Rick Wright's cocaine problem. Roger Waters turning into a megalomaniacal egotist. Wow.
I'd like to find another way around these buildings. But
Let's
we
do it.
really don't have time. Okay, let's get in. Come on.
I love that shit, though. I love learning about that band because it's so fucking dysfunctional and weird, and yet they still were amazing, and they were able to make so much great shit. But, boy, did they hate each other after a while. Vinny, did you ever watch Defunct Land? I've talked about Defunct Land on the stream a bit. I enjoy that channel.
Great shot!
Their worst music was made at their most functional. Oh god, you're right.
I think we just broke about 50. What's that beeping sound?
I think it means we're gonna die.
Get away from the doors!
Wow. Still here? Still here. Okay, we're good. We're good. Have you ever watched Adam Savage's Tested? I thought you said Adam Savage's Testicle. For like a sec, I read it very, very, very quickly. I've watched, yeah, the Tested channel. I've seen some videos there. I like watching him build weird shit. But my favorite video on the internet is DJ Khaled not making it past wing number 2 on Hot Ones, and then trying to explain how quitting is actually winning. I like when he's really upset right now, by the way. DJ Khaled's really upset because his music isn't selling as well as he had hoped. Because he bought a lot of advertising for that, and he thought by saying, "We the best music!" every 2.5 seconds during a song, people would just subconsciously be like, you know what, yeah, no, it is the best music. Absolutely. That was bad. Jesus. Did you see Fantano's review of the album? No. What did he give it? Just curious. Light 2? Not good. That's the review, just not good. I mean, I don't think I've ever heard one of his songs all the way through. I don't know what he does. I thought he was just a DJ that remixed music, and then it turns out he was really, really famous. But regardless, I'm still, that's my favorite YouTube video at the moment. Maybe that'll change. But watching DJ Khaled eat 2 hot wings and then try to change wings to his own personal chef's wings because they think he's getting played. And then explaining that, I mean, this is a couple years ago. This is not a new video by any means. I just saw it for the first time recently. And then claiming that quitting is actually winning. It was amazing. It was really genuinely something that I thought I'd never see in my life, which was... I mean, there's just so many layers. Do you remember when he got lost at night on the jet ski? Oh, the key is to make it? Yeah. At least Kanye seems kind of self-aware. If we're gonna talk about, like, narcissists, Kanye can, like, sometimes at least poke fun of himself, and I'm not going to invoke, you know, whatever. However you feel about... I've seen Kanye make fun of himself a couple times. It doesn't happen a lot, but it's happened. I don't think DJ Khaled would do any of that. A tiny bit of self-awareness. From my limited scope of celebrity life, celebrity culture, of whatever's happening right now. That's my limited view of what's going on. The Wayne's World skit that they did for SNL, the 40th anniversary, Mike Myers was like, "Kanye, sit down, okay?" And, like, you know, he was in the audience, he was playing along, he was laughing. I was like, alright, at least he knows he's a dingus. You dingus. So remember when Kanye made his own company? It was called like Dunda, and like he made this like this flow chart of what the company was going to do, and it made no sense. It was so amazing.
Oh, back so soon?
Thanks, Alex. Fool Cox! Vinny, do you remember when he sold Kanye brand t-shirts for $200? Yeah, the plain white t-shirts. I think he sold, what, Coachella, was it? Fuck! They sold out. That's amazing. I mean, you gotta give him credit for being brilliant. With his shoes and his clothes. I mean, whether or not you like him, the fact that he made that much money by selling a plain white t-shirt is astounding. But again, I mean, this is not a revolutionary thing for me to say, but people are more concerned about brand than they are, you know, the actual clothes. So the fact that you get something that's rare, that you can say that you have, is enough. Shit. Oh God. Vinny, how do you prove that was Kanye's white t-shirt and not one you buy at Target? Well, it's like the bread for 75 cents, or however much. Quarter? 15 cents? Never mind. A lot of chat's wondering what we're talking about. We were talking about Little Caesars earlier. No, you cannot eat the Kanye shirt. I mean, you could. I've seen a dude on YouTube eat deodorant.
HEV damage sustained.
Oh, for those wondering where Crypt of the Necrodancer is, Zelda Edition, I was tempted to play it. I was tempted to play it on my own today, but I didn't want to without streaming it. So I'll probably stream it tomorrow. Yeah, that's the MRE guy, Robin. What's the dude's name? The guy who's like always smoking the old cigarettes. Steve? Yeah. Well, I quit smoking years ago, but boy, that is a fine smoke. This World War I era cigarette with no filter and tar in it. Boy, is it nice. Vinny skipping Dreams this week? Probably tomorrow, stream Dreams. But yeah, I have some old fucking food. I don't have that kind of old food, but I have some weird shit that I've amassed over the years, including some new shit and some new candy and weird toilets and stuff like that. I don't know how much of it I'm willing to eat. Get sick on stream? Too late. We did it! I mean, I did it. I mean, we're alive.
You might have forgotten about me.
The MRE guy got botulism and almost died from one of those rations? Holy shit. That's like the time I got sick from street food at the San Gennaro Festival in New York City. Bad save. Good save.
Compromise.
You dead, Gordon?
HEV damage sustained.
Well, here's my recommendation for anyone that goes to New York Comic Con. Do not
80%.
get the kebabs from the street food just outside Comic Con. Those are botch kebabs. God, I remember one time they charged me, like I was really hungry. It was during Comic Con. Oh, you fuck. And it was just like... I think he had to borrow sauce from another cart. He had nothing except, like, chicken balls. And I was sick the whole day while I was at Comic-Con. This was like 2012 Comic-Con. And it was really, really, really disgusting. It was just like grilled chicken balls in a cart. And I asked for the sauce, and he had, you know, he had none. So he borrowed the sauce, and then he put it in aluminum foil after he borrowed it, and gave it to me. And it was just like chicken balls with sauce in aluminum foil. And I was... This is gross, but I was like belching the... You get the idea.
High-velocity crossbow acquired.
Absolutely disgusting. And street food can be good. I've had some decent chicken and rice, like really good chicken and rice, from like the better carts. There's Mexican food. There's like a taco place in Brooklyn that has the best tacos. And that's a food truck. The difference is this was a cart. And it was like one of 30 outside New York Comic Con. That was bad. That was bad. But I was hungry. I was hungry and I needed some quick food. That really hurt me. That really hurt me.
Detected. Armor compromised.
Ha. Yeah.
Power 15%.
Vinny, I've had hot sauce before that was 32 times hotter than Tabasco sauce, called Satan's Blood. Never again. That's just novelty hot. That's just pain. That's just... You want to, like, win a competition. Novelty hot doesn't do it for me. I like spicy to some extent. I probably would do some of the wings on hot ones. I'm not saying I would do better than DJ Khaled or DJ Kebab. I'd probably get to 3 wings just to say I beat DJ Khaled, but... What is going on with this game? But yeah, I don't mind a little bit of hot sauce. I like hot sauce in general. Frank's Red Hot. But yeah, then you start getting into like, how many Scoville is this? And it's like, oh man. I guess I like tasting my food. Tabasco is good. You know, again, because it's like a flavor. You get a little bit of spice, not barely any. It's more of a flavor, especially for when things don't have their own flavor. It's nice. I remember one time I had this blackened chicken. And it was painful. It was at like a Louisiana-style restaurant, New Orleans. And it was really painful. It hurt. That took a door to the face, so what? What of it? Or I could just be like Gordon Ramsay on Hot Ones and be like, fucking hell. Shit. Fucking hell. Shit. Vinny, I bought the last dab and it's like Everclear numbing your whole mouth and then after a few minutes, mindless burning. You don't even taste it. Wow. Again, that's a challenge. Some people like a good challenge. I'm not going to take that away from people that enjoy it. If enjoying it is such a thing. But holy crap. That one time, yeah, that was the spiciest thing I've ever had, which was the blackened chicken. I'm pretty sure it was made just to hurt your face.
What are you still doing here? Everyone should clear out of the city.
The Combine's not making it easy. We're trying to get enough people together to force our way through to the train station. People are meeting up in a safe house nearby.
Can you take us there?
You bet. Let's go. This way.
Okay. I do like a little bit of a spicy curry, though. It just depends on if it tastes good, too.
Power 30%.
But my palate does not adjust to spicy. My friend Mike, however, he is the spicy food guy. You talk to him about spicy food. Yes, Jabroni Mike.
It's me. Open the door.
Vinny, what's your favorite food?
What's the password?
Pizza.
I'm not even going to tell you to shut up.
Come on in.
Previously, certain protein chains important to the process of embryonic development were selectively prevented from forming. This is no longer the case. For those so inclined, now would be an excellent time for procreation. which is to say, in layman's terms,
Is
you
Dr.
should give
Kleiner
serious
really telling
consideration
everyone
to doing
to
your part for the revival of the
get busy?
species. We must make the most of the time we have, as it is by no means certain how much time we have secured ourselves before the Combine attempt to restore their dominion, as they certainly shall.
Well, all right.
Since this
Let's do
is,
it.
in fact, the first opportunity we have had to speak openly of the baleful influence of the Combine, there is much ground to cover. And in fact, I hope to institute a series of useful bulletins in the day.
You're right. We don't have time to watch TV.
That was the only thing they had. They just had that TV and nothing else.
Sorry. Let's find another way up. Light 'em up!
You get busy if you want.
Get back.
Sustained.
Shit.
Lacerations detected. Wound.
Oh! Help! That bed frame could have really fucking hurt. Some pretty good half-lifing in episode 1.
I blame Odette.
Again, not as good or as unique as episode 2, but still pretty decent. Vinny, thoughts about Mexican food? I love Mexican food. Once a week, twice a week. I'll try to get some. Well, once a week. Once a week is usually the amount. We don't have the best Mexican food in New York compared to, like, say, when I was in Texas years and years ago. Sushi. What about sushi? I'm not really into fish. But yeah, I like a good taco.
Gordon? Alex? I don't believe it. How the hell did you get out of the Citadel?
We're not exactly sure. All I know is the Vortigots had something to do with it. But what about you, Barney?
I'm doing okay, just going crazy trying to... Aw, hell, Gordon? Were you followed again?
We still
You didn't
have
even
some
shoot that
information from
thing.
the Citadel on our way out. I don't know what it is yet, but it's important enough that they've been hounding us the whole way here.
Well, that puts the pressure on. Look, we gotta get moving. You guys know about the evacuation trains, right?
Yeah.
We've been planning to make a push on the train station. Now it looks like we're gonna have to cut a path through every chicken ship Metro cop who's having second thoughts about defending City 17.
If Gordon and I took a separate route, we could draw the Combine away from you. That'd give you a chance to get the trains filled out before we get there.
Really? Well, if you say so. Now, come here, look over here. Okay, across this bridge, over the rooftops, is a safe path to the station. You two head that way. I'll hit the streets and round up everyone who's been waiting. We'll meet you there.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Hey, Gordon, before you go, I was getting tired of carrying this around. Listen, I don't have many more of these, so try not to lose this one, okay?
Alright, do you want this?
Go on across, Gordon. She's waiting for you. You lucky dog, you.
Alright, Kleiner didn't say Gordon needed to procreate.
The station.
It's a gunship.
Power 13%. Power 45%.
Vinny, what kind of food do you like the least? Bugs? I mean, they are edible. Furniture. Anything is edible if your name is Shoe Nice. Fuck. This episode of Half-Life is very yellow. Look at the stars! Look how they shine! It's one of the things about episode 2 that's really nice. You get a little environmental variety, and the White Forest is actually really nice to look at as you're going through it. So I'm up to the final episode of Barry of Season 2. I watched every episode except the last one, and I mean, I've already been singing my praises about the show, but the quality has remained consistent. The writing in the show is very, very good. I'd recommend it. Even if you're not into the premise, just give it a shot. You might like it. I love it. Barry? Yeah, it's about a bear. But it was definitely worth my time, and was a good enough reason not to cancel my subscription to HBO. Which I will do in approximately one episode of Barry. Vinny, did you watch True Detective Season 3? I did. I thought it was great, and it got almost as good as Season 1. The ending was a little lackluster, but yet I kind of liked what they did with it as well. I was both very pleased and somewhat disappointed with the ending. I'm a man of paradox, what can I say? But otherwise, the acting was great, the characterization was great, the script was great. It was just a really, really good show. What about Watchmen? I'll probably watch The Watchmen when it comes out, see if I like it. Vinny, will you do multiplayer when you play Minecraft? A huge concern for me. It's a concern? Oh man, that's a lot of pressure on me. Well, no need to be concerned because I will not be doing multiplayer. It could happen in the future, like a small multiplayer server, but I'm good. For now, I'm just going to enjoy playing it solitary. I like playing the game that way. It's kind of nice. I worked a little bit more on my mountain as well, and it's been rewarding, oddly enough. But no multiplayer anytime soon. In the past, whenever I played Minecraft, it would turn into multiplayer eventually, and it would always devolve into some fucking meme nonsense. Which I don't mind meme nonsense, but it would turn into something that would make it less fun for me, and I would lose interest very quickly. So if I did it, it would be very, very small, with just a couple friends, and that's about it. Oh, hello. Welcome to the home.
That was... Jesus, Gordon, you're a real terror.
That's what I do.
Think it's dead? Maybe you should whack it with a crowbar just in case.
And again, don't get me wrong, again, I should reiterate, I like a little bit of meme nonsense. I do. You know that. You watch my streams. When is part 2 of Secret Neighbor? Never. Whenever they show Neighbor game at E3, I feel my soul leaving my body.
So much for medical supplies. I found a shotgun. Here they come.
Alex with a shotgun, huh? Alright. Would you play the series if they decided to end it with one more title, Goodbye Neighbor? Yeah, I'd play Goodbye Neighbor. I would. I would just play it one time, check it out, say goodbye to the neighbor, and then wonder why every time I go to PAX, I have to see 1,000 more neighbors. Every fucking time I go to PAX these days, it's just neighbor everywhere. Okay, not everywhere, but it's too much. There's neighbor plushies, there's neighbor posters, there's neighbor games. There's so much neighbor. I'm still shocked at how well that mascot caught on for them, but I think a lot of it had to do with the YouTuber bait. I myself am guilty, but it got a lot of popularity and traction from YouTubers that played it because it looked ridiculous. And I was like, oh, this neighbor game looks amazing. It looks so stupid and like a good stream for Sunday. And then it just fucking blew up. Oh, Ring Bing Carlos. Yeah, I forgot about him. He had a lot to do with the success of Neighbor Game. It made for a couple good streams, but it was so glitchy. That game was fundamentally broken, like, every time I played it. There's some good Lovecraftian horror games that could be good for October that were revealed at E3. Aside from the Blair Witch thing, The Sinking City had me very interested. I love the theme of that game. I love the setting of it. I love the inspirations behind it. I just hope it's good. Blair Witch looked surprising. Sinking City's out in like a week. Well, if it's any good, maybe I'll save it for October. There was another one, too. Carrion? No, that wasn't it. There was another one. Moons of Madness, yep. Any updates on Burn Band? Burn Band, as many of you know, is one of my more anticipated indie games, just for its atmosphere and how fucking cool it is to look at and walk around. And the developer was posting some regular updates, semi-regular updates, and I haven't seen anything about it for a while, but every time I saw an update, it looked better and better and better. Are you gonna stream Faith again? There was an update. Well, there's a sequel that I haven't streamed. I'm just gonna save all the spooky things for October. This part of the game reminds me of Black Mesa. Are you going to play the Thanos game? I don't know. I mean, I've heard mixed things about the Square Enix Thanos game. If you're talking about Ultimate Alliance 3, I don't know. Not really. Not planning on it. What if it's good, though? What if it's really good? What if it's really good? Then I might be interested. But also, too, you know, you gotta keep in mind, I can't half-heartedly keep dropping $60 on games I might only be, like, semi-interested in. Especially considering there's, like, 30 games that I'm now anticipating over the next year and a half. There's so many. Like, someone said, Vinny, do you plan on streaming Dead Space 2 as well? And I would like to, ideally, but there's other games that are, like, really cool that are coming out that I'd like to stream in October instead. If I have time to do Dead Space 2, I would. Any desire to stream the Halo campaigns?
After you.
It could happen one day. Let's leave it at that. What if Halo Infinite is good? Whatever the fuck that is. I mean, I've played Halo 3, and ODST and Reach. I've completed those campaigns. I don't know if I completed Reach, I don't remember. They're good campaigns. They're fun. But I've never had a desire to stream any. And I do have the Master Chief Collection on Xbox One. So... I don't know. Are you going to stream Ghostwire Tokyo? Now, this is the Are You Going to stream. Okay, so check out my E3 recap yesterday. It's on Full Sauce if you want to hear about which games I'm most interested in and excited for. For a lot of these games, like Ghostwire in particular, I'm intrigued. The concept seems pretty cool. And, Yeah, some of the games that they revealed that didn't have a ton of concrete gameplay footage, I thought, okay, this could be cool. I like the concept, I like the trailer, like that Gods and Monsters game, or whatever the fuck that's called, the Ubisoft Kid Icarus-esque game. I love the theme, I think it looked pretty cool. I don't know what it is. But a game like that appeals to me, and I'm like, oh, well, I'll watch it with close interest. And so I feel the same way about Ghostwire. Is that the one where the lady came out and was like, it's spooky? She was great, wasn't she? Twitch did a video, they tweeted a video of, like, their favorite moments from... not their favorite moments, but, like, the most viewed moments of E3. And, the one that I liked the best was the poop suction vacuum in Planet Zoo. Like, I'm so happy that they deemed that to be a worthy clip, because I thought that was underrated. You know, like, not a lot of people were talking about the poop vacuum, but I felt it was worthy of attention. That was great.
Power 75%. Power 90%.
So where'd that thing go? I just had like a barrel. It's gone now. Huh. How'd you get over here, barrel?
Depleted.
Success. I don't know if I could get up there, but there was some ammo box. Oh, here they are. Fighting sounds. Ugh.
Sorry about leaving you alone down there, Gordon.
The fuck did you get here so quick?
It's swamped.
So now that Banjo's been announced, people keep asking me where's Banjo-Tooie. I am still sticking by my statement that Banjo-Tooie is something I have to be mentally prepared for. And I also, because it's a lot, and it's also, you know, if there's an opening in my streaming schedule, I'll certainly consider it. There you go. That's a zombie Q right there. Oh, shit. Nice grenade. Moo. Moo yourself.
What kind of hospital is this?
A spooky hospital. An evil hospital.
100%.
Fucking hell. Gordon is deaf for life. I see now why I couldn't destroy those fucking turrets.
5%.
Help. Ah, fuck, Alex! Oh! Whoa, that was fucking fast. Why is Alex seemingly immune? Oh, she's behind a wall, kind of? Okay. Close enough. Cool. Okay. We're good. Let's continue. Let's carry on, my wayward son. To tell you the story, I had a next-door neighbor who was a bassist, and when I first started playing guitar when I was 18, I was a little bit late to the instrument. I remember I was listening to a lot of the classic rock station.
Yes, the train station.
First, as a matter of great urgency, if you find yourself still...
So I'll just tell the story real quick. I know some people have heard this, but I'll tell it again because it's a good one. And the song from Kansas that many of you probably know from like Rock Band or something, you know, Carry On My Wayward Son. There'll be peace when you return. Oh, down, 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 down. Like when you say the word classic rock, that song immediately just embodies that term. And I thought I liked it. But I was 18 and I was just getting into classic rock because, I don't know, I thought it was cool. Believe it or not, classic rock was more anti-establishment or like counterculture than listening to what was whatever was on the radio at the time. Makes no sense, but hear me out. My next door neighbor got me my first like Beatles CDs that I hadn't owned because there's no real music. I mean, pirating was just starting to kind of happen, but also was getting a little risky. And I got a bunch of CDs from him. He turned me on to Wilco and a bunch of good music. And I remember I brought my acoustic guitar over and we were playing. And I started playing Kansas. And he stopped me. He was like, stop. He says, don't ever play Kansas again. I was like, why? He's like, just don't play Kansas. And I never did.
Within the confines of City 17, you are well advised to leave the city at once by the fastest...
Oh boy. They're onto us. Better find Barney and get moving.
Gotta leave the city at once. Vinny, you should have carried on. My wayward son. Daddle it down, daddle it down, daddle diddle.
On our tail. What's the plan?
Well, the reason I think he didn't want me to... Wow, Barney's head just snapped. The reason is it's just such an overplayed song. They would play it on classic rock radio all the time. It's just so many years of hearing that song.
I'm sending
And it's
folks out
probably
in
like the
groups.
least
Like
cool
I said
band you
before,
could listen to.
if we can keep them safe and provide cover, we might actually stand a chance of reaching the escape trains.
Sounds good. Send out the first group.
Here we go.
So I think this is where the game glitches.
Well, Gordon Freeman, and about time too. I don't think this war's ever gonna end.
Look at these. John Freeman, is that you? It's John. Daddle it down, daddle it down. Daddle it down, daddle it down. You know how many times John Freeman has been killed this playthrough? I don't remember this section at all. Remember any of this part of the game.
Doing good. Well, that wasn't so hard. We should have brought everyone over at once.
Yeah, but then the game would have been shorter, and Valve didn't put as much time into this as they did episode 2.
You're supposed to wait till everybody else is on board first.
Go back and get another group. I'll stay here and investigate.
Wait, is this the end of episode 1? It's close to it, right? It's a very short episode. Some good. Playing it again after all this time, having not remembered a lot of it. It's Half-Life by numbers. It's very, very standard Half-Life fare with maybe a little lack of inspiration compared to what has come before. And nowhere near as good as episode 2 in my recollection. But still pretty good.
Run this group of citizens over to the train.
Vinny, play Kansas during the BRB. I promised my next door neighbor. I promised him.
Power 35%.
Bandled it down, bandled it down, bandled it down. I'm honestly going to be very, very, very boring today. Considering I read that magazine about Pink Floyd's later years, I'm probably just going to play a Pink Floyd song. Which, it to me, isn't boring. But I understand how it would be for some. They might, if you really put like a gun to my head and you said, Vinny, favorite band, go. It would be them. So. Did he just disappear? Well, I guess that squad's dead. He just got deleted. Vinny, not Led Zeppelin? Not so much. You know what's funny? James Rolfe is a big metal guy. And we can still talk Pink Floyd for like an hour. I know a little bit of metal. He doesn't know as much like psychedelic or prog or whatever, but we can meet in the middle and talk Pink Floyd. He loves them as much as I do. Maybe not as much, but that's a cool thing to have in common with someone.
Take care of the citizens, Gordon. They're counting on you.
Yeah, but I want them to die. Alright, citizens, hurry! Hurry! No turning back. Quickly, quickly now. Quickly now. Just wasted all that ammo. This part of the game does suck. Why does anyone think escort missions are fun?
I thought we'd never make it.
Let's go. Quickly, quickly, quickly! Two survived. You only took two? Oh, I thought two died, or rather were deleted from the world. Fuck. Fuck!
Can't get through here till that soldier's out of the way.
Vinny, did you play more Cadence of Hyrule on your own? I would have liked to, but I also don't want to progress. I want to play that entirely on stream. I thought about it. I was, like... tempted. I was dreaming about that fucking game. I like how much that game is like Zelda as opposed to Necrodancer. I mean, it's the perfect mix. And I'll tell you what, I love Hyrule Warriors. I thought Hyrule Warriors was a very good spin-off for what it was. If a bit boring and grindy, obviously. Really good fan service. This is the best Zelda spin-off I think I've ever played.
Fantastic ass kicking, Doc.
Okay, here's where it glitches, I think, because now there's way too many citizens. Quickly now. So I have to, so let me read what the developer sent me. There's a critical issue in episode 2 of Half-Life 2 MMod, the best section of the game. No. The part where you escort citizens 5 times is broken in HL2 MMod. I think the mod itself doesn't want to play it because I didn't modify anything related to that section. The issue is, on wave after sniper, game goes into endless loop and you cannot progress. You'll be escorting the same group of citizens, 2 citizens, medic, soldier, with SMG-1 over and over and over again. Look out for the bug trigger. The game will give you out 8 citizens, essentially 2 of the same squad instead of 4. As soon as you see this, escort them. 4 will glitch out, and then type change level, blah blah blah, and you'll be good. So I'll just escort these and then I'll change level. N A aim N A aim N A aim.
Hey, Freeman, get back out there and help.
Did only one make it? Oh no, they're just lazy. What are you guys doing? Oh, I see, they're glitching. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Boop, boop. If any section of the game is going to glitch out, it may as well be the worst one.
You guys coming?
Go on, Barney. They're not after you. Gordon and I will draw their attention while you get the others away from here. We can grab another train once you're clear.
Okay, then. Don't take too long about it, yeah?
Here, let's open up this next track.
Freeman, ammo!
So is this Counter-Strike now? Just DE train.
Bye, Barney. Good luck.
See you when I see ya.
Is that really the last time you see Barney? He's not in episode 2? I don't remember.
I'll get a head start on the next train. No time to lose.
Shit. It's now starting to dawn on me just how upset I am about the fact that this is an unfinished series. Just wait for Project Borealis. I eagerly await Project Borealis. Ah, it's fucking Strider. How great would it be if the Black Mesa Source team is also releasing their version of Epistle 3, which is why Zen is taking so long, or they're also redoing Blue Shift and Opposing Force at the same time as Zen, and they're going to release them all at the same time, which is why it took like an extra 4 or 5 years. I had this thought the other day and I was like, nah. Someone else is working on the expansions? Yeah, but they've been working on those for a long time. I remember researching those like 8 years ago. The fact that Black Mesa Source even covers as much of the game as it does, which is everything up until Zen, is extremely impressive. Will you ever play Half-Life Decay? Is there a mod that you can play that solo? I heard there was. Nah, maybe. I've heard decent things about Decay. Which, for those that don't know, is the Dreamcast. Right? Dreamcast's version, or was it the PS2 version's add-on? It was a co-op add-on to Half-Life. PS2, yeah. And just PS2. Dreamcast was Blue Shift, PS2 was Decay. Fucking hell. That Strider is an odd sort, Mr. Frodo. Fuck. Uplink? Yeah, Half-Life Uplink was what I played first. That was a demo. Wasn't it? It was its own... The demo for Half-Life was just its own unique episode. It was just a small little... It's a small little thing that you could play, and... Boy, did I just cock that up. Yeah, I mean, my demos experience back in the day was, you know, you didn't have a lot of money to buy video games, so you just played demos over and over and over again. Command & Conquer, Tiberium Sun, Duke Nukem. I played more Duke Nukem demo than I did Duke Nukem. Some of these games I actually eventually bought and then played less than I played the demo. But Half-Life had a great demo. StarCraft, I don't think had a demo, but some other StarCraft rip-off game that I liked did. What the hell was that game called? It was called, I've talked about it on stream. Dominion. It's called Dominion. It had 4 races instead of 3, but they were almost exactly the same, and it was really, really lazy. But I had that and not StarCraft until much later on.
Oh, I don't believe it. I think we're actually gonna make it out of here. Quick now, let's get the train.
And then when I did get StarCraft, I was like, oh, this is so much
Come
better.
on, Gordon, I'm right behind you. Here we go. We
Oh.
did it, Gordon.
Oh, okay. I was like, I thought we had to get in the train. That a crusty ass texture right there.
Did it, Gordon?
Yep, we did. You want to say that again, or? Well. Awesome.
Oh my god, the transmission's going out.
Oh no. So fucking cool though. Alex, can we go in the train, please? Alex, can we go in the train? To be continued. Again, it has its weak points, but it's Half-Life. It's still good, and I love the that last sequence was cool with the Strider was great. Some stuff that reminded me of Half-Life 1. Kleiner's message was good. Just the whole thing with the Citadel and what they did with the story after it. I mean, it's a good start to a 3-parter. And thus the depression sets in when you realize it's only a 2-parter. But the good news is episode 2 is next. Not today, but episode 2 will be a very shortly streamed game, and Half-Life episode 2 is my favorite. And I think if you've never seen it, you'll enjoy it. And I think I'm going to enjoy it quite a bit. It's great. So look forward to that. I'm not doing a gnome run, me old chums. So that was episode 1. Short, brisk, rustic. All right, me old chums. I'm going to play something for you. I'm going to play a song. We're going to be here a little while, though. It's not a short song, but it's a good one. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're doing something from Animals. Stick around. I'll be back with Minecraft right after this.